Hey guys, 4 days to go before the Digitex, the Post-ICO DGTX Token Auction that's happening on Thursday, February 15th. That starts off at 9 AM Eastern Standard Time, which is 2 o'clock UK time. I sent an email out last night saying there was 4,000 registered buyers, and later today we've already got 5,700 registered buyers, so there's a lot of interest, a lot of people coming in. There's still 4 days to go. The last ICO, most people registered on the last day, so a lot of interest in this. In this video I just wanted to go over a couple of the questions, the main questions that keep coming up about the upcoming token auction. The first one is the 25 cent. The last video I made a video explaining the reverse auction mechanism, how that works, and some people have got stuck on the 25 cent valuation. That's not me saying that it's worth 25 cents, it's a reverse auction. Basically a reverse auction starts off high, comes down low. So you started off at 25 cents and then it's going to drop by 1 cent every hour until it's sold out. So there is the possibility that it could sell out at 25 cents, but that's not me saying it should go off at 25 cents. It's worth whatever the market deems it to be worth on the day. But on that 25 cent valuation, people are saying, well, that it's possible you could raise $25 million. That is a possibility, yes. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but people are just saying, well, what do you need $25 million for? Well, the quick answer is we don't need $25 million. If we don't raise another dollar next week in this token auction, we've got everything covered. We've got the development team in Ireland set up. I was there a couple of weeks ago. They're in an office in Dublin in the tech place, down the road from Facebook's offices, Google offices. We're in the same building as Microsoft, Airbnb, just surrounded by this big, pool of tech talent. Got 4 solid guys in there right now, and just development's going really, really well. And if we raised $25 million, it's not something I could just throw another $5 million at that development team and they would be any better. We've got the development covered the way I want it to be covered right now. We've got a budget of $1.2 million to spend on those guys over the next year. And, sure, we could use another $1 million or $2 million. You could always use that. But 25 million, we don't really need that to build the solid product that we're already going to build. Where $25 million would come in very handy and where it would have a huge effect on the project is in what we could do with digital marketing. If we build and release a solid trading platform that just works and it's liquid futures contracts with no commissions, if we can then spend $5 million a year on digital marketing, that would just completely blow it out of the water. We've already got the marketing covered as we stand now. Like I say, if we don't make another dollar next week, we've got a huge email list, we've got the refer a friend thing dialed in, we're going to get a lot of people signed up to that exchange. But if we had $5 million a year to spend on digital ads, and another few $1 million a year to spend on refer a friend feature, oh my God, that shit would just go crazy. We could literally, if you were spending, say, let's use some examples, if you were spending, say, $10 on digital ads for every sign-up that you get, and you spend $5 million, that's 500,000 signups we could get to the exchange in a year. That's 500,000 people that are going to be buying Digitex tokens, that have to buy Digitex tokens to play, that are going to be creating a lot of liquidity in the markets. So that would have a huge effect on the exchange and on the value of the Digitex token if we had that kind of money. Like I say, we don't need that kind of money. We're already going full steam ahead with the money we got last month. But if we did get that money, the big effect that it would have would be on digital marketing and the number of new users we could get from doing that. A lot of people say, oh, well, if you get that much money, you're just gonna run off with the money. Again, I've got to address that question because it keeps coming up. We made $5 million last month. I haven't run off with the money yet. All I've done is work harder. I've set up a development team in Dublin. We're just running it flat out. So, obviously, if I was going to run away with all the money, I would say that I'm not going to run away with all the money. So you just got to judge me from what I've done so far. We're already running, we're already moving. That's really not going to happen. And if you look at it logically anyway, why would I do that? If, I'm sitting on a boatload of Digitex tokens, of all the tokens that were put out there, I've got, for myself, the team's got about 150 million in total. I've managed to keep 40 million of those for myself. So when I talk about $1 a token for the Digitex token, that has a direct effect on me. I want that token to get to $1, $2, $3, because it's got a huge effect on me. If, I can spend $5 million on digital marketing, let's say for instance we raise this 25 million. If I can spend $5 million on digital marketing and basically buy 500,000 new users that are all going to be buying Digitex tokens and pushing the price up, that's going to be really good for me personally. People always act rationally and logically. For me, that's going to be a great thing. Am I going to spend that $5 million on marketing? Of course I am. If I can create a digital marketing campaign that for every dollar I put into it, I get $2 out the other end, I'll put everything I've fucking got into the first bit, to get the gain on the other side. And that's just the sort of shit that I love to do anyway. So I would do that in a heartbeat. That's, like I say, you just got to judge us from what we've done so far, what we've done in the last month. And I think, getting this kind of money, and I'm not saying we're going to get 25 million, I'm just addressing the question, if we got that money, what would we do? And my answer to that is, in short, digital marketing. That's the big effect. That's the big change that would change from where we are now to having that money. Is the big effect, the big change would be the digital marketing campaigns that we would do in South Korea, in Japan, Australia, Germany. There's all these places we could hit. We could really focus on these high quality, high value places and really get a lot of users, 500,000, 1 million, 2 million new users. And those kinds of numbers are really going to change the whole project. The liquidity that would come to the Digitex token, the price bump that would come from that, it would be huge. What else would that money, the effect that money would also have on the token issuance system. So say for instance we raise that 25 million and then say we spend 5 million a year on digital marketing, 3 million a year on refer a friend, 2 million on banner ads all over the crypto websites. The effect that would have on the value of the Digitex token would mean when the token issuance system kicks in, which is basically how we're running indefinitely without charging any commissions, is 2-3 years down the line we start issuing a small number of new tokens to cover the costs. If by the time we have to start that token issuance system, the Digitex token is up at $2, $3 a token, we don't have to produce many new tokens to cover our costs. Say we've got a proper development team running at 3 million a year. Say we're spending 7 million a year on operations and marketing. We've got 10 million a year we need to cover for the exchange. If the Digitex token is at $3 a token, we've only got to create 3 million new tokens to cover all of our costs, which on a supply of 1 billion tokens is 0.3% increase in supply. 0.3% inflation rate basically, which is fuck all. If it's sitting at $3 and we do a 0.3% increase in supply, then the effect on the price would be to take it from $3 to $2.99. So a negligible effect on price. So that's something else that if we do a good raise on Thursday, the effect that the digital marketing that we could then do will have on the Digitex price will make the token issuance system much better and will basically make the whole inflation that comes with that token issuance system negligible. What else would it do? I guess the other final thing is the market cap. People say, well, if you sold the token at 25 cents, that's you saying that the market cap on 1 billion tokens is worth 250 million, and that's just not a realistic market cap for Digitex at the stage it's at now. And I agree. At the stage it's at right now, that does sound like a high market cap, but market caps and valuations on stocks, all kinds of things like that, they're always based on, forecasted things that are going to happen, future growth, prospects of what will happen. If we've got the kind of money to not only build the good exchange, but spend 5-10 million a year on digital marketing, if we've got that kind of money, and we've got 1 million users, 2 million users, each with an average of $500, $1,000 in their trading account. So basically 1 billion tokens is representing $2 billion in money. That could be a reasonable market cap. In a year's time, with 1 million users, 2 million users, the market cap could very reasonably be $1 billion, $2 billion for Digitex tokens. That wouldn't be an outsized, that wouldn't be a ridiculous thing if we got those kinds of users, those numbers of users. So at this stage, yes, it sounds high, but if you look at the growth prospects for 6 months down the line, 12 months down the line, 2 years down the line, it seems, it doesn't seem outlandish, put it that way. Right, well, I've probably gone on enough about that. That's all the questions I can think of off the top of my head right now. I'm still going to make another few videos. We've still got 4 days to go before the token sale, so I'll keep trying to come up with a video a day, send out some emails, and yeah, any questions, just jump on Telegram, let us know, and we'll be in touch. I'll be in touch very soon. All right, cheers, guys.